No need, I'll come. I hate you doesn't mean I hate food. As soon as those words left her mouth, Jungkook got chest, making him feel shattered. But he hid his pain with a small smile on his face, following you from behind. After the food was served, Van quickly started eating it like it's her first and the last time eating the delicious food. Ajma, you're really a great cook. It's so delicious, he said, taking another bite of food. Actually, now today's dinner is not being cooked by us. Today, Master cooked it by himself, especially for you. He instantly started to cough after listening to her statement. Ajma, water. Why, what happened? He stood up from the table, giving you a glass of water. Here, take it. He took the glass, gulping the water. Feeling better now? He asked. Apart from chilies, nothing is added in this food. God knows why people even try to cook when they don't even know to cook. She taunted, standing up from the chair to leave Will. No, it's not spicy, ma'am. Before she stopped you, Jungkook nodded his head as no, indicating her not to say anything. I'm sorry, Master, she said, lowering his head. Ryan was lying on bed looking at the ceiling, not able to fall asleep, thinking about something. I'm missing you, Annie. Should I call her now? No, she must be sleeping. It's already 11:30 p.m. But wait, where's my phone? Ryan looked around for his phone but couldn't find it anywhere. In the room. What the hell, where did it go? I remember it was in my hand when I entered. Suddenly something triggered in her mind, making her remember it. Oh yes, I remember. Now, when I went to change the outfit, I kept it on the side table of his bedroom. He pressed your lips and said, oh God, that means I have to go to his bedroom to get my phone. What? No. But I have no other option rather than this. Come on, you can do it, Ryan. Taking a deep sigh, she walked towards his bedroom. Please God, I hope he must have fallen asleep, he said before entering his bedroom. Then he slowly unlocked the door, entering inside the room. Noticing the figure lying on the bed. With your little footsteps, you went near the table, taking your phone as well. You were turning to go when suddenly wind blowed from the window, removing the hair, covering his hands and face. Your heart skipped a beat as your eyes got soft and looking at him, being lost in him. Is he really this much good looking, or it's my eyes first time was noticing it? 1 minute. Why my heart is beating so rapidly just by looking at him? What's wrong with me? Ryan, have you forgotten what he has done with you? You were in your thoughts when you noticed him pulling his arm, shivering you to cold. You couldn't deny, but at that moment you just felt the urge to embrace him in your arms, giving him your warmth so that he could sleep peacefully. Suddenly you shook your head. Aish, getting out of my mind right now. Why am I thinking about him like this? Before some other weird scenarios pops into my mind, let's go out of this room as soon as possible. You took the door, carefully covering his body with it, and without making any noise, you came out of the bedroom, closing it gently. Thank God he didn't wake up. You came out of the washroom, gently wiping off the water from your hair. You kept the towel aside, standing in front of the mirror. You took the lotion on your palm, gently applying it on your hands when you heard a splash sound coming out from the outside the window.
Being curious, you went towards the window, removing the curtains. As soon as you removed the curtains to look outside, your gasp as your mind completely blew up, seeing the view in front of your eyes.
He was roaming in the swimming pool as your gaze traveled helplessly all over his well-built muscular body. After a moment, you realized you were staring and couldn't stop yourself as your mouth had gone dry. Your stomach shriveled into a basin, standing there frozen beneath. Whether to ignore him or then suddenly he turned, looking upward towards the window as you got shocked, immediately backing away, hiding your face, palm due to embarrassment. Oh God, this is so embarrassing. Did he saw me? Oh please. I hope he didn't saw me. But what if he saw? No. Why think positive? You're fast enough to hide. What's all these things happening with me? I don't understand. I got into my room and my clothes were hanging on my wardrobe. It was beautiful off-shoulder dark green long dress with silky material. Looks really elegant. I put on my makeup, last glance looking at the mirror, he leave the room heading downstairs. Jungkook was on the phone, but when you got down, he quickly shut his phone off, looking at you with his adoring eyes, forgetting to blink for a moment. Gosh, why my heart is beating this much faster? And for whom? For him? But why? No ways.
You stand in front, looking at him as his eyes never leaving you. You try not to stare, but fail miserably. Both stood in middle of living room, staring and waiting for someone to break the silence. When suddenly he speaks, "You look beautiful." "Thank you." Awkward smile. "Shall we go?" Yeah.
This place was like castle with grand sweeping architecture that leave me in way. The staircase was magnificent, curving gracefully down to the expansive dance floor, each step covered in a witch. I walked down the stairs. I can't help but feel like I have been into a fairy tale. I have never been to a ball. My heart raced with excitement and a touch of nervousness. "I'll be back in a minute," he says with reassuring smile before turning to join a group of men engaged in what appeared to be a serious discussion. You walk around the place, the buffet looking delicious. After a while, you were talking to a lady while taking a sip of drink suddenly. "What are you doing, Jungkook?" You ask, being a bit surprised. "Asking my wife to dance with me," he said teasingly. "Oh, how cute and romantic." You smiled awkwardly, not knowing how to react. He just smiled, taking his hand, walking up to the floor. Light dimmed and the romantic music started. His left hand was holding your hand and the right hand was on your waist. You two started to dance, but there was a little gap between you two. As suddenly he pulled you close to him. You gasped, looking at him shockingly. But then your gaze fell down. Looking at him, he again pulled you close as you asked, "Joe, what are you doing?" "Showing everyone you're mine," he said, making your cheeks heated up. After a moment, partners got switched. You glanced at Jungkook, making your eyes bubbled as you saw the girl dancing with. He was getting a bit clingy into him, but his gaze was still on you. Is he really enjoying dancing with that girl? The shoot of anger rushed through your veins. You clenched your fist tightly, then you placed your hand on that person's shoulder, dancing close to him while forcing a smile. I don't know why I was doing it, but I wanted to make him jealous to see how he would react. But suddenly that person leaned towards your ears, whispering something. "You're so hot, wanna have one night?" Before he could complete his sentence, you pushed him hard, looking at him angrily. You turned to go, but he held your hand from behind. But before he could say, a loud bang sound made you shocked as you saw Jungkook threw in the hot punch on the man's face, who ended up lying on the floor while the blood oozing from his nose. "Touch her one more time and you will be begging me to kill you, you bastard." He growled at him and the man on the floor nodded his head furiously, being scared of his wits. Jungkook again pulled him up, his collar strangling his neck furiously, making him hard to breathe. "What the hell, Jungkook? Have you gone mad? Leave him, or else he will..." "Jungkook, leave him!" You yelled as he jerked him away, seeming your condition. He then held your hand, taking you out the party hall, straight towards the car. You were wiggling, trying to get out of his grip. "Jungkook, leave me. How can you be so heartless? I hate you. You really might have killed him. Leave me." "It's not my mistake. That bastard was close to my middle. He deserved it." He then opened the car door, making you sit inside as you looked at him angrily, before driving the car his head.
"I might not be the love of your life, princess, but it's still my responsibility to protect you whether you like it or not."
You didn't know why your heart raced so badly hearing his statement as you looked at him with teary, bumpy eyes, making his heart race as he quickly looked away, because if he looked at you for some time, then he would definitely do something which he did not want to do right. You were in the living room reading a book while taking a sip of coffee, but got distracted hearing the doorbell. You quickly got up, opening the door. A gasp left your mouth as you saw two of his bodyguards holding him from both sides. Jungkook was covered with blood. He was shoot on his left leg and right. His gaze met yours, a small smile appeared on his face. "Why? What happened?" "I'll tell you everything, Mr. Jeon, but first we need to help him." He nodded as he quickly helped Jungkook to go to his bedroom as he lay down before groaning. The doctor quickly came as he told everyone to leave the room. He sat on the couch as his whole body was trembling due to fear as Mrs. Jeon, as you know, Jungkook's work is different. He's a mafia and these things are common for him. So please don't worry. Nothing will happen to him. He just needs some rest for a few days and he will be fine. Please take care of him. Jimin said as he nodded. After some time, doctor came out saying he is fine now. Thank you so much, doctor. Please come. He left with him.
I know I hate him, but he was not. I'm not that arrogant to leave him alone in this condition. After all, he is my husband, and it's my responsibility to take good care of him in any condition. He took a sign, taking a step towards his bedroom, he opened the door, going in.
His eyes were closed as his body was still covered, so he decided to leave it first. You asked the maid for water and clothes. You sat on bed beside him. As you saw, he was slowly opening his eyes, looking at you with an unknown expression.
I know you were scared, princess, but remember that I won't let anything happen to you. He said as tears started to lift your eyes. Idiot. Even at this time, he's thinking about me only. Day by day, you're really making it hard for me to hate you, Jungkook.
You didn't reply him and said, "Just take rest and let me clean the blood." He said while dipping the sock of cloth in water and squeezing the excess water of it. He cleaned him as the water turned into fully red. "I'll prepare food for you, then get medicines. Remember before heading home." After some time, he brought the food to his room. His eyes sparkled as soon as he saw you. He placed the food on the table before removing his blanket, helping him to sit comfortably. "You don't need to help me, Wine. I am used to it," he said as anger rushed through your veins. "Yes, Mr. Mafia, you are used to it, but I am not, so just shut up and eat what I feed you," he said as he nodded his eyes like a puppy. He finished the food as you took the painkillers, giving him with water. "Thank you, sweetheart. I loved it," he said as his cheeks got heated up. "I seriously didn't know why I was feeling hot, but word sweetheart made me feel blissful." It's been a week. Jungkook was completely well. Now he could sense you were still worried about him. He was getting ready to go to his work as he heard someone knock on the door. "Come in," he said in his cold, rigid tone and saw a small head peeping through the door. "Is it you, Ryan?" he questioned before completely turning towards you. Yeah, actually, Jungkook, I need to talk to you about something," you said, fidgeting with fingers like a small kid. "What is it?" "Today till afternoon, my Yoni will visit here to meet me and will stay here for 2 days." You said in slow, soft voice. "So, before saying you kept your dress tightly and said, so, would you mind if we stay together in the same room for 2 days? Because only don't know that we are not living like a happy married couple." He started to take slow step towards you, making you move backward until your back hit the wall. Stood close to you, towering over you and said, "Why would I mind when I have such a breathtaking wife like you, princess?" You gulped hard as your heart started to pound furiously against your ribs. Looking at each other for a moment, you couldn't help himself as his gaze fell on close towards the red lips. He tried to ignore the sudden urge to lean in, smashing his lips to yours to feel the sweetness soften against his own. He came to his sense when he said, "So your phone is buzzing." Yeah." He went towards the bed to check as he immediately left the room before he could process. "Before he come to this room, I should sleep quickly. Gosh, why is this so awkward?" He laid on bed and was about to sleep, but he started to shiver due to coldness. "I think the temperature of AC is high. Where is the remote?" He looked on the table and bed but couldn't find it. Then your gaze fell on the couch. It was kept there. You got up to take it, but suddenly you stumbled upon a chair and was about to fall, but he was fast enough to quickly hold you, pulling you towards him, making you bump into his hard chest. His breathing was fast as he was really scared that you. "Careful, Ryan." He sounded serious, which made you look at him deeply. You didn't know why you were not able to look away from him. His eyes were like magnet pulling you towards him. Your eyes slowly landed on his alluring lips as he slowly took your finger toward his lips, touching it, making his breath itch. He didn't know what was happening and why you were doing it. Ryan. His deep voice called you as you looked at him. He saw you glancing at his lips, then you slightly leaned in and was about to kiss. But he twisted your hair, pulling your face backward, patting your eyes slowly. A few spots. Her breathing was loud as her tail left all over her neck. Not to push back up, looking at her. He mumbled as your innocent eyes looked at him with desire. He's looking at vampy eyes, knowing you wanted him. He quickly leaned towards her. You gasped, twisting his shirt tightly with your fingers. He heard your soft gasp one, while he again backed away as you said something making you. Are you sure? I hope you won't regret it later, because once I started it, it won't surely have some blood force. Before he could complete, you pulled him by his collar with his. I'm cooking a delicious dinner for him as he will come back from his 3 days business trip. Where is he? I'm badly missing him now. The food finally got prepared as you come in the living room, sitting on the couch, taking a sip. Yeah, I can't take it anymore. Miss me, princess.
Hearing the voice from behind, you turned, a smile formed on your face. As you quickly turned towards him, hugging tightly. I missed you so much, Jungkook. I need to go. You then broke the hug and asked, how was your business trip? It was good. Everything went well. You must be really tired. Yes, but not for you, princess.
What do you mean? I said I'm hungry right now. Yes, get freshened up. I'll serve you the delicious food. I especially cooked cafe for you. Really? But something else is looking more delicious than food. Yeah, what you are mumbling from that time, huh? Nothing, I'll just go. While leaving, he whispered to himself, gosh, is she really that much innocent or trying to fool me right now? After eating the dinner, it was really delicious and loved it. Really, thank you so much. He smiled while blushing. Do you think thanking is enough? What do you mean? You forgot to serve the last course, princess. He said, biting his tongue. Oh, sweet, wait, I'll bring it. The gas as he pulled you towards him.